Public meltdown story so you feel less bad. Okay, wider context. Busy weekend, 2 days out, Saturday and Sunday. Builders in the house. Monday, I go to do some shopping in Pull and Bear, and I go to the changing rooms, and I've picked myself up a matcha beforehand because I had a matcha headache. And they were like, you can't bring this into the changing rooms. And I was like, is there somewhere I can leave it? And they were like, you can probably leave it over there, pointing to a guy at a counter. So I take my matcha over to him and I'm like, can I leave it? And he's like, sure, no problem. Takes it off me, throws it in the bin. A nearly full cup of not cheap matcha. And the wider context is that I don't have lots of money. I can't just go and buy another one. So I start going into meltdown over this seemingly minor thing in the queue to the changing rooms with loads of people looking at me like basically Karens here because they didn't understand the context. So that made me feel even worse, which made me melt down even more. And I was starting to try and explain myself to the people around me, like you start ranting when you're like in early meltdown, and my friends in the changing room, so I don't feel like I can just leave. And everyone is staring at me. And eventually I figure out that I can just leave, and I leave and I find somewhere quiet to calm down. But in the meantime, it was mortifying. But I want you to remember that this happens if you're autistic. I don't want you to feel bad because I'm not going to.